Um, uh, definitely don't want to get murdered by Khan over there. Just stepping forward a few 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet. Uh, uh, what do I even plan to do? Turning over to Khan. Just Khan, buddy. You still in there? No, no, not in there. Cause I just wave my hands over at him, trying to get his attention. Maybe. No. Okay. Yes. Yes, you are in there. Are you gonna take them out as I point into the room? Lovely. Thank you for your cooperation. At that, I'm going to just get 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I just moved all my movement. Just yeah, just looking into the room, I'm going to get prepared to just start gathering up the pieces of Whitehaven and well, getting a better grasp on the situation in there. I'm gonna end my turn.
Yes, I'm just heading towards the door. That's my turn.
Okay. This brings us back to Keva's turn.
I'm still just making my way outside, so that's 5, 10. God damn it! Yeah, that's it. That's my turn. I can't move any further.
Okay. With that, this brings us back to Caster's turn.
Just turning back to the door. The door's closed, right?
The door is well, I don't know. Did Yamas do anything?
Yeah, I was trying to keep it open.
Oh, so currently Yamas is attempting to keep the door open.
Okay. All right. Just kind of like looking between the door and the room. Is he having trouble keeping the door open?
It doesn't seem like it. He's just holding it open.
Oh, okay. Good luck with that, fellas. Moving towards the room then. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And taking a quick survey of the area. Turning back to Helua. The hell? Oh, what was that about killing Khan again?
She just kind of turns back. It's the only way to get him back. Don't you remember? Weren't you there with the... How's it the... That place, that manor. Anyway, we have to kill him.
Yeah, I know we have to. But listen. I know we have to kill him and all that, but like, judging from our interaction a little earlier, it seems that he still has a certain bit of control. I'm not sure for how long. Can we like wait for him to like to? Can we dissolve this situation first before we kill him?
He just kind of stares at you. You want to wait until he wants to kill us to get rid of him? Sure. Do what you want. I'm not going to wait.
Well, what am I gonna do? Stop you? Go right ahead. I don't care anymore. I'm turning towards lady Fiona. Lady Wachter. I didn't actually know she had a first name. Um, just turning towards Lady Wachter. Uh, she's just mumbling to herself, right?
Yeah, she seems to be counting or taking a count of something.
And just to make sure, do I feel any magic coming off of her, or?
You don't note anything coming off of her in terms of magic now.
Okay. Um, just yelling over it. Lady Wachter. You hear me over there?
You know her kind of lost in her own thought. She doesn't seem to be paying too much attention.
Ah, son of a bitch. Well, we need to restrain her before. I don't know if she's doing something, but I sure as hell don't want to find out after she's done doing it. And with that, I'm gonna end my turn because I don't have any movement. Actually, wait, no, I can't. I can't just shoot her. But do I really want to shoot her right now? I don't. That might not be a good idea. Instead, a rock? Can I just throw a rock at her? Yes, just creating a rock with prestidigitation. I'm gonna throw it at her. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, actually, no. Oh no. How would I go about throwing this?
Rock?
Yes, a rock. It's like for real a rock. Like I just want to throw a rock at her, just to.
There are no rocks in the room.
Oh no, I want to create one with prestidigitation.
Hmm. I mean, if you do that, I don't believe it'll actually be a rock.
Oh, it won't. Oh, I
Let's
can't make a
see.
rock. Not a magical trinket that can fit in my hands.
Or an illusionary image. You could do that. For sure, you can make a pebble.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna take a pebble and just chuck it at her. See if she responds.
As you just kind of throw it, you know, as the pebble kind of whizzes towards her, it just stops about, you'd say, about 3 feet from her, and it just hits something and just falls directly down. This kind of makes her look up for a second. Huh? What was that? She kind of looks over. Oh, you're all still here, and you're not dead. No matter. Leave this place at once. There's nothing for you here. Oh, she looks up towards the girl and just kind of waves her hand. The image kind of fades. As she goes back to deep thought, you
Wait,
can see
wait,
her
wait, wait.
still counting at her fingers of something.
You don't. Well, like, I'm guessing that she is already shut me out already.
She's just kind of still there,
Okay, cool.
counting and whatnot.
But before that, could you tell me what's going on right as I just wave my hands around here? Just in case.
She just kind of looks up at you. Nothing. We've done exactly what we needed to do, and you so kindly helped us all. Luckily, we have exactly what we need now. The only thing left here is to clean up. Once you're all gone and done with, I'll clean the rest of the town, and, well, we can start anew.
You have what you need. Can you be any more cryptic?
She just kind of shrugs. Was it not you who brought it to us?
Whitehaven, what did you do to her?
Well, we needed to figure out exactly how she existed. So we took her apart to find out what makes her her. It turns out that she doesn't have much of the soul left. She hid it somewhere. That's unfortunate, but, well, at least we figured out who she could be. If only this silliness would end.
So, you were after what makes her her. So then, damn it.
She just kind of shrugs. Doesn't matter now. She's, well, gone, and the only thing that can bring her back is her phylactery, where her soul is. Since we didn't get that, we at least know where to find her when we need, well, her piece of the puzzle, if you will. And thanks to that and you delivering those bones to us, Helmov's off to make a deal with the devil.
Deal with the. You don't mean Strahd, do you?
Well, of course.
Fuck. This is just getting even more and more complicated.
She just kind of shrugs at you. It's simple, really. You should die, and you won't have to worry about the end of this thing.
You should die. I don't have the luxury of dying. As I just turn back to the pieces of Whitehaven. So fond of phylactery. Got it. And with that, I'm going to end my turn.
All right. You know, Lady Whitehaven just kind of looking around. getting up from the chair and just kind of walking over pieces of Whitehaven. She just kind of looks around the summoning circle. You're really all so dull. What exactly is the plan here? If you don't mind, I'd like to get some sleep. I have some things to do in well, about an hour. I can nap till then.
What do we plan to do? Grab the pieces.
Huh. Well, I'll leave you to it. Good luck, though. Those are useless now. She'll need a new vessel. You might want to figure that out. Would you please get out of my way? You know, Hella just kind of dropping her sword in front of her and just kind of using it to block the path. As Lady Voctor just kind of looks on. And with that, she ends her turn. Brings us to Khan's turn. Why did Yamaz lose his turn? Where were you in the turn order? You were right next.
Or second to last.
Yeah, he was right before me.
Okay.
Looking over just kind of narrowing and just focusing on the man northwest in particular. Just looking over his body, could you describe what he's wearing and the condition of him? Because I'm still trying to figure out how exactly.
He just seems to have Noble's clothes on. Just fairly nice pants, a shirt. He doesn't have any bags on him. He doesn't seem to have any weapons, and he's just laying there unconscious.
Well, the others just kind of note on beginning to just dashing towards the man and just north, just reaching him with just my hands out and just embracing almost like a wild beast. I just punch forward. At first, just remembering what happened last time, I'll just slow it down just a minute as if I'm grabbing him. I lunge forward in an attempt to grab him firmly before I just swiftly cock my hand back and punch his face and attempting to just pierce my hands through his skull.
As you go to do this, just kind of stabbing towards him, your hands kind of hit the dirt next to him as he just kind of lies there. You note being fairly close to him, you can hear him snoring gently. It seems he's asleep.
He's kind of looking down towards him and reaching out ever so slowly as my shadow just kind of inched towards his body. Does his body move in response to my presence?
No, he just seems to be sleeping.
Kind of leaving it just with shaky breath, closing my eyes, and I'll just close my eyes and grab forward.
As you grab, you don't feel anything in your arms.
Just
As
opening
you're,
my eyes.
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. I'll just open my eyes in response to not feeling anything.
You note as you open your eyes, the man's body seems slumped next to the candlestick, just kind of snoring away.
I'm just kind of breathing a bit heavy, just looking around, just wildly now in frustration, clenching my hands. I'll just look around the room. Just looking at the candles on the wall as they just paint shadows. Do I note anything off? Just overlapping images that can indicate that this isn't his real body, or as if he's where in the room. I'll just look for just another shadow or just a weird overcast in the light. I'm convinced that this isn't real, or he isn't exactly in front of me as I've just called to apprehend him.
Just kind of looking around and trying to perceive the area. It doesn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary. He just seems to be sleeping, resting against the candelabra.
All right. With that being the case, as just wondering, as they on. So 1 second. Just that being said, you just note Khan just hanging over his body, his fangs, his blood just beginning to drip from his hands as just begin drooling. I'll end my turn there, waiting to pounce again.
This brings us to Lucian's turn. You know, Lady Voctor standing in front of Helwa, Kester, and Jotun just kind of demanding to be let through. She doesn't seem at all afraid. More or less, she's still fairly intimidating. What do you do?
So hearing what I did about the the pieces being good, I just kind of dropped the makeshift bag I had. And kind of like feeling the tenseness of a confrontation that may be happening, the two of Helloa and Whitehaven, I'll step back over this chair and I'll take my my crossbow. And if a fight starts between them, I'll fire at the locker lady. So I'm just preparing an attack, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. And with this, you know, Helwa just kind of standing there looking at Jotun. What do you do?
I'm actually gonna pass because I'm not sure.
Okay. This brings us to Bennett. Having kind of paced around, noting a dimension door being held slightly ajar by Yamez, you note that Akeva seems to be leaving quickly out of the basement, but Tilgrim seems to be running down the steps quickly. In the other room, you can overhear Lady Voctor just kind of yelling at your party to let her leave as she's making preparations for tonight. What do you do?
So I guess quickly looking around towards Yamez, Tilgrim, and Akeva, I'll just look towards Yamez. What's going on?
Well, on this end, we have this door. I think Tilgrim's grandfather, someone related to hers, inside of it. And, well, currently, I'm trying to keep this thing open, and he went inside of it. As to where he's going, I have no clue. Also, magic does not work against him. He kind of just ignored me and Tilgrim's spell, for a lack of better terms.
So the old man just left.
Well, I wouldn't say left. He's kind of in the process of leaving. He might still be inside this door. Keyword is might, though.
Peering past Yamez into the door, am I able to see anything?
You don't note anything in particular from the door, no. As best you can make out, it seems that from the glimpses you see, you just see glowing magma and lava, red rocks, and just scarce what look to be a vegetation. You could see a grayish stone bridge cracking and breaking above the lava as the flow just glugs through the valley. Just from that instance, you don't note too much other than that.
Do I know of any place in Barovia that seems to match that? Like what I see?
You do not know.
Looking back towards Yamas, I'll just ask and about Whitehaven.
From what I overheard with the rest of them, she got split into pieces.
Alright. So Togan's grandpa went through that dimension door. Where's the others?
The others are just kind of pointing with his other hand that's not holding the door. Oh. It's kind of pointing to the east. They're down by where the door was, well, wall was kind of broken down.
Right. Togan, do you have any idea where your grandpa's going?
No, but we need to stop him.
Chris, we need to handle this whole thing going on. Alright. I guess I'll walk. Walk to the south about 15 feet. And just looking to the door frame, I guess past Kester, Helloa, Jotun, and Whitehaven, I can still see the parts of Whitehaven spewed past Voctor. I can still see the parts of Whitehaven spewed like across the pentagram, right?
You can, yes.
Yeah, I guess I'll end my turn here. I don't really know.
Okay. Hmm. Sure, give me one sec. Perfection. Which brings us to Yama's turn. Keeping the door open, you also note the same thing as Bennett from within. The heat starts to cause you to sweat a little bit as it's incredibly hot. What do you do?
Kind of feeling the heat on his face. Yama just would just like close the door, just kind of like crack it. Well, not crack, like close it to where it's still like not quite closed, but not quite open fully. I don't know what you exactly would call that, but yeah.
Okay.
Uh, so anyone got ideas of how to deal with that? Tilgrim, Bennett, all ears. Kaba, you too if you're listening.
How to deal with what's inside?
Yeah.
I, I have to see what's inside. I'm not.
Hot, very hot fire. You said you said it was like a brimstone bridge. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fire? Wait. Where did he go? Just don't close it. I'll figure out when I get down there. I need to see.
Uh, you said I could feel the heat from it, right?
You can, yeah.
About how hot is it?
I have no idea how would you judge the heat.
Or like, I don't know, like.
It was hot enough that you began to sweat profusely, just kind of holding the door open.
Uh, well, it feels like real heat at the very least. Uh, huh. I can safely say I have no clue how to deal with this. And I'll pass there.
Okay. Brings us to Tilgrim's turn.
Running all the way down and getting to the entrance of the door. Looking up towards Jamas. You said there was fire. What?
There just seems to be an area as you kind of look through that shows a long or a short bridge leading to different mounds of look like red clay surrounded by what you can only imagine as magma or lava. You can feel the intense heat coming off of the door.
Looking at the ground, it appears to be solid, right? Or
it seems to be some sort of dirt.
Do I see anyone inside or farther into the?
Or you're only looking at the cracked door, correct?
Oh, I thought we opened. Opening the door.
You're opening the door completely?
Looking towards Yamaz, I say, step back, and I'm opening the door.
I highly advise against doing that. Just merely having it cracked does not start making me sweat profusely. Just kind of looking at her. I hate to see what this thing fully open can do.
Then how do we? It's either opening this door or waiting for him to come back, and I don't want to give him time to do whatever he's doing in there. Do you have a better idea?
Well, don't burn to a crisp.
I'll try my best. But step back.
Pilgrim, I think there are other ways of handling that.
Such as?
Well, first, both of you not being dead in front of the door. I know we have to chase after your grandpa right now, but we have other issues we need to take care of. For now, we have to put a pin in it.
Looking towards the door and letting go of the handle. I just say, I have a bad feeling about this, and I'll end my turn.
With you letting, is anybody holding the door open at this point?
No, we never opened it any farther. We just, yeah.
Okay. With that, you note the door just kind of disappearing. And fading into nothingness. With that, this brings us around to Keva's turn. Do you leave the basement?
Yes.
Lovely.
Actually, before I do, looking looking over the railing, I yell over to Yamez, if you're not busy, it'd be very much appreciated if you tagged along with me to get the guards.
Just kind of looking to the left and right. Yeah, sure, why not?
Alright, cool. Alright, then I step outside and wait for Yamez and end my turn.
You note coming out of the basement, as you run through the door and out into the open, the sun seems to be shining again, as the overcast seems to no longer show an almost night sky around the Voctor's residence. Birds chirping happily and the sounds of people clamoring about of the festival still going. You know the older gentleman with the cane just kind of standing by a bush, cleaning his boots as he uses the cane to scrape at them a bit. He doesn't seem to notice you there. He just seems focused on his boots. You can overhear him just go, "Ah, I should have warned the others. Well, I'll get back and perhaps she has something for me. Mm-hmm. Lovely day, at least. Do you still end your turn?
No, I'm going to slowly back away out of his sight.
Okay.
Eh.
Go ahead.
Oh no, what are you gonna say?
I was gonna say, as you do this, you note him slowly turn his head and then just kind of looks back down at his boots. Oh, I got a stain on the front. How? Ugh. She's gonna kill me.
Yo, someone keeps knocking on my door.
Okay. While we're waiting to correct your, I guess the detail stuff you guys do, Helmov doesn't have a cane. He has a staff made of gnarled wood. Technically, only 2 people have canes in the campaign, one being Kester.
So that guy is really knocked out sleeping, right? I'm still trying to get over this.
Yes, he is fast asleep. You can hear him snoring. He just seems to be laying there knocked out.
Don't worry, I'm gonna ask Lily about that. You won't have to struggle in vain for much longer.
But why though? Why is he sleeping?
Why?
Why is he sleeping?
He
That's what I
sensed
don't
the
understand.
danger and got into his most powerful form.
He should have thrown those hands. Oh my gosh.
No. His abilities are purely defensive.
I closing my eyes when I've done something.
Oh boy.
Hey, Wasilla, are you alive, homie? Because now is a bad time to beat somebody up. And gonna skip her turn and come back. Can't say I didn't try. Brings us to Kester's turn.
So just kind of looking at Khan over there struggling with a very sleeping man. I'm going from my perspective at least. Does it just look like Khan is like missing, or is the body actually moving?
It seems like Khan keeps hitting him, and in the just kind of fury of the blows, the body's rolling and getting tossed around, actually.
Turning to Lady Voctor, is that guy made of paper or something?
You note her just kind of looking at you in the face and then looking back. Gregor. I'm afraid once he's asleep, you can't do much harm to him. You'll have to wake him up for that. Good luck doing that. I would leave him. Waking him up right now would be a terrible mistake. And it doesn't look like many more blows can be taken by you. She looks at Jotun. Frail little creatures. And for all that power Strahd gave you, you did nothing with it. Now then, may I leave?
That's not really my call to make. If you want to leave, then you have to convince the one in front of you. And good luck with that. She's as unreasonable as ever. As I just turn away and walk back out. Well, since these scraps are of no use to us, we'll have to craft a new vessel. Thanks a lot for that one. As I just kind of walk away.
You note Lady Whitehaven just smiling at you.
Lady Whitehaven?
I'm sorry, Lady Voctor.
Okay.
Look at me, I'm turning into Zion.
I was just thinking that. Anyways, I'll just turn it away. 5, 10, 20, 30. Oh, Bennett, you're awake. Or, I don't know. Doesn't matter. What's going on out here? What happened to the door?
The door disappeared. Wherever it was, it led somewhere hot and somewhere we were not prepared for right now.
Oh. Nifty. Alright. Well, the scraps of Whitehaven are of no use, at least that's what Voctor says. We need to craft a new vessel, and we need to find her phylactery in order to resurrect her. I don't even know if she's really dead. Maybe she always is dead. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Helmov, she also said that Helmov, went off to make a deal with, well, the devil, or Strahd, with the bones. So, wherever that leads, I don't know.
As you say the devil, you can just see Bennett visibly cringe up a bit, his eyes kind of narrowing at you. Right.
Yeah, her words, not mine. Anyways, Khan is preoccupied with Gregor, but it seems like Gregor's invincible while sleeping, and waking him up is bad. This is all via Lady Wachter, so I don't know how credible it is. It's up to you to believe what you wish. Either way, we need to figure something out because, well, now we have no bones.
Yeah. Let's see if
Hell was holding her down here, at least for the time being. I don't know what Voctor's capable of, and I don't know how capable Hellowa is to stop her. So, have at it. And with that, I'm going to end my turn.
You know, Lady Voctor just kind of standing there. Well, you, brute. Noting, Jotun. Well, sir, may I pass? I imagine your friend here won't listen to reason. And I'm in a rush. I don't feel like folding you into furniture anymore. I could expel you from the house, but that would take too much energy. I'm giving you the opportunity to leave peacefully and scurry about. You'll end up dead anyway.
You're asking me rather than the person who's actually holding you back.
She just kind of notes, I tried already asking this one. This one seems to look at you. You note Helwa just kind of looking between you two, confused.
It's not up to me. She can make her own choices.
You note Helwa just, that's right. And Lady Voctor just kind of sits there. Then a show of strength, if that's all you ever understand. Oh, with that, Lady Voctor just kind of slowly picks her hand up and holds it in front of her face, turning her palm towards Helwa. As Helwa just kind of clenches a bit, she grabs her sword and kind of pulls it back. You won't be needing that. Just kind of flopping her hand forward, you could see Lady Voctor smile at Helwa. Go away. With that, you immediately note Helwa just kind of running away, screaming in fear. You could see her cowering in a corner, just kind of frightened, as Lady Voctor just kind of looks towards Jotun. Are you next, or am I free to leave?
What did you do to her?
A fear spell. I figured it would be the smallest slot to give up. Not much energy left. I have a lot to summon tonight. This was already an impromptu situation. But you know, she says, kind of just slowly walking past you. Can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. Do you attack her as she passes out of your range?
I guess I will attempt to.
Dokie doke.
I guess kind of throwing my fist as she walks past. Or not, never mind.
Wow. As you throw the fist and it just kind of misses completely, you note her just kind of looking back at you. To think those were crafted by Strahd Vanzarovich himself. Foolish waste of time. You know her slowly walking towards you, Kester, as she just kind of looks at you and looks back. Your friends are, well, weak and docile. But you, both of you, she kind of looks around you towards Bennett. All that magic surging in you. Wasting potential. With that, she just kind of shrugs, kind of looking back at her hands and her nails, blowing at them and polishing them a bit. We note Khan still ravenously striking the earth, noting that it's considerably harder to actually do anything other than hit the earth. What do you do?
While Voctor kind of talked and had that discussion with Kester, was I able to overhear it throughout this whole occurrence?
During your rage? Not really, no.
Oh, okay. Just kind of looking down at this, well, at least I noticed Voctor exiting the room. From where I am, would I note that?
Note what?
Voctor exiting the room.
Were you paying attention to her, or were you slamming your hands at this guy in the corner here?
I was slamming my hands at this guy in the corner here.
So yeah, you wouldn't notice her leaving now.
Kind of still looking at him. I'll just kind of going aside, just thinking for a bit, just kind of bringing my thoughts. Do I note just thinking and just wondering how I could just enact some sort of vengeance? Do I note any other thought that isn't mine, seeing as well, me being reunited with the creature and whatnot?
You just notice a severe bloodlust for the cultists. Outside of that, your thoughts are kind of just racing. You may or may not be catching them, but there's just a constant wanting to kill.
Oh, just kind of looking at my hands and looking at the sleeping man that I've been able to hit for a while now. Just think. Just my confusion, I'll just kind of yell, "Fighter!" as I just scream out loud, as I just plunge my fist directly into his chest as I'm screaming this.
As you do this, you note his body just kind of springing straight up towards the fist, and just him just ducking underneath it as the fist just kind of slams the air. You note him just kind of standing before you, just looking at you. You could see him just lean in and whisper in next to your ear. You didn't have to yell. You know that, right? That was pretty rude, actually. He just kind of pulls back and stares at you.
As he leans in, as an extra attack, I'll just attempt to grapple him.
Roll strength.
As he just notes my eyes wildly converging on rage. Strength check. Oh, that's not bad. Do. That's a 12.
That is a 12. As you go to grapple him, he just kind of moves to the side.
As he moves to the side.
I'm sorry. You just grapple at nothing as he just stares. Looking towards the south, he just kind of yells, "Can someone get this one?"
As he moves to the side, I'll just kick towards him as he is in the middle of his speech. Again, my eyes just wild as a bonus attack. Or a bonus action, I'm just gonna attack. Just one melee.
Didn't you use your bonus action to grab him?
Oh, so I had an extra attack as an action. Did that whole yelling and punching, was that both my action? Was that like my entire action?
I mean, that was an action. That was an action.
Oh, then okay, then never mind then. I guess I'll just excuse that. I was just looking at him and just my fangs or just a drool just coming over my face and just crackling. Looking towards him, he just notices my heavy breathing. That'll end my turn there.
You just kind of see him looking. He seems to play with one of his fingers in his other hand quickly as he kind of looks you over. Oh boy, not may it be. This brings us to Lucian's turn.
So, seeing the lady dismiss Hellowa and leave the room, and seeing kind of flailing around at the man to the north. $25. 30. God, I suck with names. Where'd that man go? The dyke.
You're saying that to
Lady Locker.
And you said, "Where'd that man go with what?"
I said, "Where'd that man go? The dyke."
Sorry, I can't hear you.
I said, "Where'd that man? The dyke."
Oh, without turning, Lady White, God damn it, Lady Voctor just kind of waves her hand to stop you. Oh, that one's gone. The other one, the older one, Ursula, she's gone as well. They've gone to a place that, well, none of us can go now, and they're doing some business. You have graciously provided them with the tools they needed to better our society. And soon, you'll reap the rewards, lying there in your little caskets. Swept over by the dark. No one will remember you. And she just kind of drops her hand, looking back towards Kester and Bennett. Or still looking at Kester and Bennett.
Did I see particularly where Helloa ran?
You just saw her run towards the north.
And ending here, that'll be my turn.
Oh, with that, Helloa runs away. This brings it to Jotun's turn. Fists just kind of still clenched and almost an embarrassment in the air. What do you do?
I guess my confidence kind of being a bit shaken. I'll exit the room, looking around for Helwa. Do I see her? No.
You can't see Helloa from where you are now.
I guess I'm kind of taking a look at Lady Voctor. What does she seem to be doing at the moment?
She's just slowly walking away. Currently, she's walking towards Kester.
I guess kind of eyeing Kester a little bit, as well as like my eyes kind of darting to Lady Voctor. I'll kind of just like give him a look as if to kind of say like try to keep her here if he catches onto that.
Giving her a look. I give her the look. What the fuck? How would I even do that? What?
Kind of shrugging my shoulders, I'll just mouth figure it out.
I just continue looking back to where I was, what I was doing.
All right, and is that in your turn?
Yeah, for now.
This brings us to Bennett. You notice Lady Voctor just slowly walking towards you. She seems to be headed towards the northern stairwell, northwestern, as she slowly turns more towards the north.
Seeing her walk, I guess going to walk past, I'll just move, I guess, next to Kester and look towards her. Kind of ice staff, slowly, I guess, breaking apart my arm. I am gonna using the staff, just kind of tapping the top of it against the floor. A wall of ice forms between me and Kester and Lady Voctor. I need...
A wall of ice forms
Yeah, I was gonna
between
cast.
yourselves and Lady Voctor.
Yeah.
Wow. Where? Just like, oh, I'm sorry, that's the wrong thing. So here? Well, that's also the wrong thing. God damn it. So here?
Yeah. So, with the wall kind of forming, I'll just I'll just kind of tilt the staff and place it onto my shoulder, staring through it, towards her.
You know her just kind of looking through the ice and smiling. You can hear her from the other side. Well, if you continue to be unyielding, I will have to, I suppose, expel more energy.
Bennett kind of just stares towards her, not saying a word. As he does this, ice kind of forms on the right side of his neck, kind of going upwards, as his eyes kind of begin to get a glint of a blood red in them. I'm going to just take a step back and end my turn there.
This brings us to Yama's turn. Noting the wall just kind of rising up. What do you do?
Just taking the dash action, I'm going to try and follow Cave outside. And yeah, I guess that's like the outside now to take like one step outside.
As you rush up the stairs quickly, almost throwing your body towards the door, you kind of startle a gentleman as he slowly turns towards you. He just kind of looks you over. Oh my. What's all the commotion, young sir? You just note him just staring at you still. He's just knocking mud off his boots with his cane. He seems to look at you and then glance down at his feet, just trying to be as detailed as possible.
For me to tell you, we would need to sit down and have a drink first.
He just kind of looks at you. That won't do, I'm afraid. I don't have a tendency to drink. Now then, what's so, well, you're the second person to come running out of that basement today. The first one's in those bushes hiding. Strange, thing to do, but what else is new in Barovia?
Like I said, you might want to take a seat or something. It's an incredibly long story. And, well, yeah. So, if you, if you want to help us, I could tell you later. Do you happen to know where the guards are?
You could just see him kicking the last bit of mud off. There it is. There it is. Perfection. Now, guards. You could find the guards to the south. There's a crossroads. They're willy-nilly here and there. The wealthy denizens of the city aren't too keen on having guards in their business. Therefore, they don't patrol the street much here. But about 100 feet south of here, you'll run into some guards. Sadly, I don't have the time to listen to your I imagine it's a dazzling story of adventure. Hmm. I'm merely looking for someone. Have you seen a small blue gnome girl about yay high? He puts his arm down to about 3 feet. I was intrigued to see how she handled herself after our meeting. He just kind of looks around. Why? I imagine if you'll see her again, by chance, I'd like you to give her a message, if that's all right with you, young man.
Sure. And who might you be, if you don't mind me asking?
Ah, where are my manners? You may call me Sir Elmsworth. Sir Elmsworth of Hollisdale. At your service. He just kind of bows politely to you, throwing his long coat back.
Nice to meet you, Sir Elmsworth. You look quite fine, might I add. My name is Yamez Lukia.
He just kind of nods. Ah, fantastic, Yames. You sound of proper breathing. Your friend in the bushes, what was her name? I didn't get
Uh,
it.
well, Akeva? Well, do show your manners.
Wasilla, that's your turn to talk.
No,
Oh, I
no,
thought he
Hell was
meant,
up there.
You
where's
thought
Helwa?
Hell was
Hell was in,
downstairs in the basement.
Oh, okay. All right. So I I step out of the bushes, and I awkwardly stand next to Yamis, and I wave hi. How you doing? Lovely weather.
You note the gentleman just kind of nod. Eh, lovely indeed. Your name, miss?
Akeva.
Ah, hmm. Sir Elmsworth of Hollisdale, at your service. Anyway, would you mind? Um, I imagine the girl Tilgrim is with you, no?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I have a bit of a message for her. Tell her, don't forget what I said, and I expect to see her shortly. Just tell her, climbing to the top isn't easy, but when you get there, what's up there is, how should I put this? It'll answer most of her questions, if not all of them. Especially that dirty old business about her, family affairs.
Will do, Sir Elmsworth.
He just kind of nods. Well then, I'm off. There's a wonderful rogue magician in the stockyard. His name is Victavio the Ravishing. Hmm. I must see what he's doing today. Uh, cheerio, folks. Enjoy yourselves.
Same to you, same to you.
And with
Have a
that,
pleasant day.
he just kind of waves and kind of limps a bit off.
Limp.
Well, he has a cane, so he's
Oh.
walking with a bit of a limp.
Ava, we have got to work on your etiquette.
I'm trying, man.
And with that said,
I,
you almost with no.
oh no, you can continue.
I was just gonna end my turn, so see what you guys say.
Oh. I was gonna say, we should probably start making our way towards the guards now.
Yes. And I'll pass there.
Cool. This is what the gentleman looks like. for your encounters, and with that, Akeva and Yamas head towards the guards to the south. While they travel to find some law in Voctor's basement, things have gotten a smidge more complicated. You all find yourselves, well, locked a bit between a wall. Albeit with the staircase there, it doesn't seem like it's a total wash. With this happening and the cool breeze almost of the staff coming off of Bennett Tilgrim, you note the door disappearing and just Lady Voctor's remarks about needing to expel a bit more energy. What do you do?
Okay, so I missed the first half of that. Can you repeat that or no?
I'm not repeating the whole thing, but I will ask you, what do you do?
Sure. Seeing the wall and heading down towards Bennett, is the wall okay, the wall is transparent because Bennett said you can. Okay, I am looking at Voctor. I'm going to hold an action of using the rule of stars, looking towards her. I say, I thought you were different.
You know, Lady Voctor just kind of sitting there. What's that? Can't hear you. Big block of ice.
Right. Taking a step forward, I said I thought you were different.
You can see her drawing strange patterns slowly on the ice in front of her. Do tell, little one. How so?
Well, I thought you were kind, but it doesn't appear to be so, huh?
Well, I'm quite kind for those who don't break into my home and break into my basement. So, not sure what you mean. You note her continuing to just play around on the ice and draw symbols.
As I see her write symbols onto the ice, do I recognize what they are? Or she's like,
You don't, but you do recognize they're very occult in nature.
looking towards Bennett. Should we tell her? There's no point in hiding everything we know at this point.
Bennett kind of taking his glare away from Voctor and focusing on Tilgrim.
You know, Lady Voctor just kind of sitting there looking through the eyes. Yes, yes. Should we tell her? No point in hiding it now.
Oh, I thought I said this where she couldn't. All right, never mind.
No.
All right. Looking back at Voctor, I am going to. Yeah, I'm just taking a star from my cloak and holding on to it. As soon as she, as soon as I see any magic, coming from her, I'm going to use the row of stars on her. The magic missile.
Okay.
That's my turn.
So, as you begin to run to the south, you come across the guard station. Within a matter of minutes, you note about 5 guards just kind of talking to young women and laughing and enjoying themselves around the street corners headed down towards the Blue Water Inn. Taking account and a note of the people and the passersby, you note that there's a massive crowd looking around. You could tell that evening is coming, only about an hour away as the sun is setting behind some of the forest now. Can't see it, but you can see the light dwindling through. With this, even more and more people are starting to gather, heading towards the town square. The streets slowly become somewhat crowded as you almost have to push to get through to meet the guards halfway. Uh, Again, noting 5 of them just kind of on to their own devices talking to young women. What do you do? That's you, Wasilla.
Okay. Yeah, I got back like halfway through that. Uh,
You're on the street. And there's a lot of people, and you have run into 5 guards who are talking to women and not doing much else. What do you do?
mm, uh, slowly walking up to the guards, I ask them if any of them know where Isaac would be. Mr. Jackson.
I'm sorry, I was muted. So you actually have to do that. You can't just say my character does this thing. You would be your character, so you would be doing that thing.
As slowly walking up to the group of the guards, kind of pushing past the girls. Akeva just kind of tries to grab their attention, and is and she goes, uh, "Hey, do you guys know where Isaac would be at this point in time? Kind of got something important to ask of him."
Pushing the girls out of the way to get to them, you note the guards just kind of glaring at you. Well, if you're all the women we need, who cares about the captain? You note as one of the guards grabs at you.
Stepping out of the way to avoid his advances, we we can settle that later if you can help us out.
You just note them looking around as one of them just shrugs. All right, girlie, why do you need the captain?
We have been requested by the burgomaster himself to complete a specific task. And when that task is done, we were told to retrieve Isaac and a couple of guards.
You note the guards just kind of looking at each other before just turning to you. You just hear, just all of them burst out laughing. Ah, a special task, you say, lass. You just see one of them shove you. Get out of here, girl. We're busy. And they just kind of go back to talking to the young women.
That way. I'm going to attempt to actually hold on. I'm going to cast thaumaturgy to make the ground shake and like what was it? Can't read. And make my voice get louder, kind of like grab their attention to let them know I'm serious. And as I cast it, I say, "Listen up, you meatheads. Uh, shoot. Listen up, you meatheads. You can believe I'm lying all you want, but if I have to find Isaac myself and he learns of this, you guys will probably not be happy with the results."
You're casting what?
Thaumaturgy.
And thaumaturgy is being cast for what reason?
To intimidate them.
Can I see that spell real quick?
There you go.
Which one are you doing?
I'm gonna make my voice louder.
Okay, so you're yelling. I wish you would have, Okay. So go ahead and roll intimidation. With that, you note the guards kind of just snapping to attention and looking at you. One of them just says, "Don't fret, miss. Uh, you said you're looking for the captain. Well, we last saw him at the burgomaster's manor. He was doing something, just waiting outside. He said something about waiting until the time was right. Uh, you must be who he was looking for. Allow us to escort you to him." And with that, all 5 guards just kind of jump and head off with you.
I just smile at them and I thank them. And then I motion over to Yames to, follow up.
I'm going to just give Yamez his turn. As you approach the burgomaster's manor, you note Isaac and 2 guards just kind of standing there. As you approach, Isaac slams his great axe on his shoulder to the ground and then kind of lifts it back up. The guards frightened around him. Ah! Did you idiots, get it done? Yes, yes? Is it time to hang the old woman and her sibling children?
So,
So,
good news and bad news.
you're gonna love or hate this.
Which one do you want first?
Isaac just kind of looking at you. What do you mean, good news, bad news?
Well, the good news is gonna make you really happy. The bad news is gonna make you very much want to kill us all.
Oh, you think?
Well,
We know.
well,
He's
kill
kind
would
of
be an
nods.
understatement.
Give me the bad news first, then. You could see him just kind of playing with his monstrous claw, just kind of sliding one of his nails down the axe. Yes, I'll take that one first.
So, Akeva, you want to flip a coin for who has to deliver this news to him, or?
You know what? Yeah, I'm down for it.
Sure. Heads you do it. Tails, I don't do it.
Very funny.
You?
Very funny. Tails, you're doing it.
You just note Isaac and the guards just kind of staring at you while this is happening.
All right, hurry it up.
His body slowly growing redder and redder.
My. You are not one for comedy. Anyways, so the bad news is, well, Lady Voctor kind of kidnapped us all for a little bit. She experimented on Kanya, her monk friend, the Hound, as I like to call him. Someone else, but you don't know them, so don't worry about that. Other bad news. So, are you familiar with the Dipe family?
You just note him just staring. Wait a minute. I don't give a shit about your party, or anything you get into. I know the Dipes, servants, old family here. What does this have to do with bad news? Why should I kill you? Hurry up. Get to the point.
Oh, you see, the old one kind of ran off with the bones. Uh, Currently he's in some fire plane. I don't really know anything about that though, because I was not going in there.
You
Good news
lost.
is
He just kind of stares and shakes his head. You lost the bones of Sant Andrew. Yes?
I wouldn't say we per se,
more like one
but
specific member of the party.
You note in his bistro hand a flame kind of sparking. Go on. The fire slowly begins to build as the guards kind of back up and just kind of run away.
The good news is we do have Lady Voctor pinned down and she can't escape currently.
yes. Currently,
He just kind of shrugs off your back and forth. Did you at least interrogate the witch about where the bones were being taken?
We have evidence. We have reason to believe she is going to take it to quote unquote the devil himself.
You're saying the bones are going to Ravenloft.
if that's where the
Yeah.
devil lives, then yes.
Do you have any idea what the Burgermaster is going to do to you and your friends? Do you have any clue how idiotic this is? You could just
Yes.
see the flame growing bigger and bigger.
But, the other good news, we have a lot of evidence to prove that she is definitely a cultist, or at the very least, kind of like a headmaster doing occult-like things. Had a whole summoning circle, demonic ritual area in her basement. Uh, as far as I'm aware, she can't really hide that.
You know,
That's where she's currently pinned, so she can't do much about it. Which is why we came to get you before she can try to escape.
you note Isaac just clasping at the flame as his entire arm goes up in flame. And he just kind of slams his fist down in front of you both. As it hits the ground, the flames just kind of explode out in a radius around him. I'm going to need you guys to make a dex save. As this is happening, he just begins to shout, "Do you have any idea what you have done? Who cares about Voctor? Those bones." And as the
You said
flames
save, right?
kind of, yeah, dex save. The flames just kind of blast out towards you.
Wow, that's wild.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Very.
You
Damn,
just
I'm not.
see just an explosion hit as it knocks Yama's back. Let me see. Actually, I just need to yeah, this is a thing. As it knocks Yama's back, you just kind of note slamming into a wall, getting knocked unconscious.
Damn.
Cave is you just get just kind of hit by the burst of it as you're also thrown into a wall. You manage to get up, your arm almost dead. You could feel just nothing coming from the left side as you kind of slowly bring it back. You can feel your right knee is also, if not broken, there's something definitely wrong with it as you kind of hobble to the side. As Isaac just sits there, you note around him the flames just kind of melting the Burgomaster's front lawn area with the flowers and tree afire. You note the Burgomaster just quickly rushing out of his house. What is this?
Oh boy.
What is going on, Isaac? With that, you note Isaac just kind of looking at you and then back to him, putting his bestial claws on Yamaz's body and just lifting him up. He throws him to the feet of the Burgomaster. Just he falls there, just kind of looking back. You're Rats fucked up the plan, father. You note the burgomaster just kind of leering, just kind of looking at him, and then over to Akeva. Is this true, young woman? Where are the bones, and where is Bennett?
Bennett is currently pinning down Voctor in her occult room, in her manor.
Hmm.
The bones are on their way to Castle Ravenloft.
I see. Well, execute them all, Isaac. Bring Voctor here, and we'll settle it our own way. There'll be no way of proving anything. You can kill this one.
Shit.
With that, Isaac just kind of nods. Indeed, as he kind of turns back to you. Any last words, little pig? You note the burgomaster just slowly walking back into the house, just shaking his head.
Man, I didn't think I'd go out like this. I tell him, wait, there might be a way we can intercept, what's his name, Hemlov? There might be a way we can intercept the Dipes before they can reach Ravenloft. The plan can't completely go to ruin yet.
He just kind of stops. I'm sorry, miss. What did you just say? He just turns. Isaac, stand down. You note the burgomaster just kind of walking past Isaac down the stairs, just kicking Yamaz's body to the side. Rubbish. You could see his rather large body standing over you, just looking down on you. Who did you just say has the bones?
The Dipes.
The Dipes. Tell me, why would a servant family that is employed by the entire village steal the bones of St. Andrew and take them to Strahd von Zarovich, he says while pointing towards, as you can see in the distance, that massive rock sitting out of the eastern lands. Be warned, girl. Your answers will either leave you in my employ or headless. How do you respond?
Looking at him with, like, the most serious face I can muster. I am still new to this party, so I can only tell you what I've witnessed so far. While I cannot confirm all of the Dipes are in on this, I can confirm at least one Dipe is part of the occultists.
You just see the burgomaster shaking his head. Yes. And that would be?
I believe his name started with an H, and he's really old. Ham something.
He just kind of looks you in the eye. Helmov. Dipe. Is that his name?
I believe that is it, yes.
I see. Why would the patriarch of the Dipe family want the bones of St. Andrew? Why would he bring those bones to Ravenloft of all places? What does he have to do with Strahd? And why would he want to destroy my city?
That, again, I cannot tell you as I do not know much about what goes on between the Dipes. If you give us a chance, we could bring back one of the family members and you can probably get more information out of them.
Give you a chance. I give you a chance, he says as he just slams his arm down next to you. And look what you've done. You note the people of the streets around the Burgomaster's Manor just kind of stopping and freezing, and then slowly just rushing in different directions away from him. His arm just next to you. I've already given you a chance. That's what I gave Bennett. I gave him an opportunity to do a business dealing with me. And now you've gone and ruined it, and our protection is gone. Do you know what that means for the city? It means anything can come past the walls, which means everything. The undead, werewolves, vampires. They will be coming through the wall, and there's nothing anyone in this city can do to stop it. Do you understand the problem? Do you understand my plight exactly? Or is your mind a bit, fuzzy?
No, I understand clearly.
He just kind of nods. Good. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to march yourself and your friend on the ground here back to the Wachter house. You're going to find Bennett and Lady Wachter. You're going to kill Lady Wachter. And then you're going to bring me Bennett, alive or dead. But I want him here, face to face. And then I'll decide what to do with your little party. But may I, I don't know, give you a fair word of advice. I would not leave this city. Because I will find you. If you do. Do I make myself clear, young lady?
Crystal.
Off with you.
Yes, sir. And I'm going to pick up Yamez with I guess cure wounds.
Hit that spell.
There you go. Kind of just slap him awake with the good arm.
Okay. With that, you both limp your way back to the Wachter residence.
Oh God, I thought I was in hell. Barovia.
I mean, hell, Barovia, same thing.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
And with that, we leave our troubadours outside the Wachter residence heading back in. This brings us back full circle to Kester's turn.
Just turning to the giant ice wall, and just walking backwards away, looking between Bennett and the ice wall and the probably angry Wachter. Is she angry? I don't know. Can I see her?
She's just kind of painting with her fingernail across the ice, making strange symbols. She doesn't seem to have a care in the world.
Lovely. That's not good. All right. So just like, we're really gonna do this, don't we? Okay. All right. And with that, I'm going to just swirling my hands around as the wind picks up around me, just and slamming my hands down in front of me. Just all of the wind in the area just form and coalesce directly in front of me as it just lays out in a straight line, parallel to the ice wall. I'm going to cast Wind Wall. Oh no, go away, face. How do I even turn this? Oh shit.
So your wind wall wouldn't be able to penetrate the ice wall.
Oh no, I'm not trying to penetrate. I'm just trying to like lay it across
you're
here.
laying another wall of wind down there.
All right, let me get a measurement. Oh,
So
that's not gonna do it.
Yeah. So just there?
Yeah. Ugh. Okay. Oh, I can't really do that anymore now, can I? Oh boy. Shit. Do we really have an actual plan to stop her? Because she doesn't look very bothered by this stuff.
Worst case scenario.
Worst case scenario?
Kester,
Oh, I
you know.
just turning to Voctor. Do we really even stand a chance against her? She definitely doesn't look bothered by this stuff.
It's either that or die. Take your pick, clown.
I hate it here. I hate this fucking land. I hate everything here. Alright. Fine. Do or die, yeah? As I just take a step back. Whatever she's doing, it's best to not stand right there. Unless you do have a death wish. I'm going to end my turn. Oh, wait, actually. Well,
okay.
I forgot to roll the d20 for the spell. I don't go wild yet. Alright, yeah, you can go ahead now.
Okay. With that being said, you note Lady Voctor just kind of looking at the wind, just kind of rustling by. And with the symbols drawn, she kind of removes her finger from the ice as she kind of turns towards Jotun and Lucian. This brings us to Gregor's turn. Waking up and looking at his surroundings, you know Gregor just kind of standing there. Hey, do you speak shadowy man? Or you just a big dumb punchy punch?
He just notes Khan just, I speak, but my rage is a bit. As he just hears the coughing and puffing continuing.
Hmm. Yeah, I could feel that. Weird buildup. You might want to, I don't know, calm down. Oh, with that, you just note him putting his hand on your shoulder. Yeah, calm down. How's that sound?
I'm just kind of looking at him. Do I feel anything, or is this just him just putting his hand on my shoulder?
You start to feel a lot more relaxed, actually. He just kind of has a strangely soothing voice as you kind of nod.
Just kind of taken aback. How dare you tell someone to calm down when you've tortured them? And just kind of calming down in anger.
Sorry about that. The others could be a bit rough. That said, with that, you note your rage kind of diminishes, and he just kind of stands there, still hand on his shoulder. I could get rid of that too if you need.
No, I'm fine, thank you. Just still like confused.
Sorry about that. Didn't know it was gonna get that way. No disrespect, but you and your friends aren't exactly the well, let's just say that was a really bad plan. The whole infiltration gig. Probably wouldn't have done it that way. The torture, I can't condone it, but at the same time, boy, were you and your associate valuable for these occultists. That said, how about you and me get out of here and well, I'd like to have a conversation with the rest of your party. I've spoke to one of them before, but for some reason I don't think they remember.
Do I still feel calm as this is happening? Like just kind of thinking as the can I think properly or
You could think just fine. You are very calm though.
I'm just kind of looking at him, just what did you do to me? Just still just shaking my head a bit, just noting my hands, my temper.
He just kind of flashes his hand. You know the green ring on his ring finger, a blue ring on his middle, a red on his index, and a yellow on his pinky. He closes all his fingers except for the red one. with his index and waves it in front of you. I'm not sure which one this is, but yeah, it makes people do what I ask them to do. I can't remember what the wizard called it. Anyway, no worries about that. I just have a way with things. Outside of that, though, he just kind of presses his hands to his chest. Ah, I'm a bit squishier than I imagine the average adventurer. Anyway, I'm not with those cultists. I'm hard to say. Would like to
And
speak to you all when we get a chance. I'm sure by this point, Voctor's putting her plan in action, and Helmov and Ursula are why, they're halfway across the universe by now. Time's
just,
running out.
just dazed, following along, just stumbling. Oh, could you? Oh, where's the assassins? Where's the men? If I can't kill you, then I kill her.
Oh, you could try to kill me. Not a great idea. The assassins, though, not sure where they went. They fled as soon as your friends knocked over the secret entrance. Once that happened, and well, we had the bones, and now we know where the girl is. And that was it. You have successfully made all the people that I was tracking and trying to make sure didn't have ultimate power. Well, you've successfully given them all ultimate power. So, let's get this show on the road. And he just continues walking, stepping
I'll
over
just,
parts of Lady Whitehaven.
I'll just follow along, just kind of under my breath. Damn it, Tilgrim. I'll end my turn as well. I'll just following him, not really doing anything.
Yeah, I'm going to move you. As he kind of walks to the doorway and looks out, he just kind of blinks and then looks back. He says under his breath, but it's enough for most people to catch it, and he just goes, "Fuck, Voctor's still here." And with that, he just kind of falls over and passes out.
I'm just gonna have my jaw just kind of drop, still just confused at this point.
With that, Lady Voctor just kind of turns to Jotun and Lucian. So are you choosing death, then? Than allowing me to, well, get on with everything? Your friends on the other side of these walls seem to think they'll hold me back. I'd like to give them some false sense of security. But noting you two, she just kind of eyes. Oh, where did Gregor fall? There. Your friend seems to be patched up as well. None of you seem like you can, well, take on much right now. Is this the wisest decision? Would it not be smarter to allow me to leave and get back to my, dealings and you go lick your wounds somewhere else?
So just kind of like putting a hand on my hat, I'm putting it down, and just turning over to Jotun. We lost the bones. We have Khan back. There's no point in fighting her here.
We really are at a loss, aren't we?
You know, Lady Voctor just kind of nodding. Yes, you've lost completely, mind you. Let's call it a day, and perhaps well, I'm sure I can get the well, old Gatsby to cook something up for you. You look famished.
And I get to just call over the wall. I guess Bennett and Kesper, as I saw Bennett. Like, well, what's the plan here?
You see Bennett's grip tighten over the staff, cracks starting to go from where he's holding it to the top and kind of shattering it slowly. in his eyes right now, you just see a shit ton of anger as his eyes both blare a blood red.
Am I able to see Bennett through the?
Yeah,
Like, is the ice translucent? Or...
the ice is translucent enough for you to see him. Yeah.
Bennett, think reasonably. This isn't a fight we need to have. What we should be doing now is finding Sea and get those bones back. Any response from Bennett?
You just see Bennett visibly grit his teeth as he kind of opens his mouth to do this. You can tell that his teeth are pretty much sharpened to the rib. Like, instead of his normal teeth, these are full-on talons in his mouth as he's just staring towards Voctor.
I almost flinch seeing like his new appearance.
You see him just raise his hand and just swipe sideways at the wall, shattering it. The same anger in his eyes as the staff kind of disappears entirely, turning to water at the floor. His eyes kind of locked on Lucian as he does this.
With that, as you kind of harshly swipe through the wind, I'm just gonna knock that out too. You note Lady Voctor just kind of nodding. Well, that was timely. Now then, she just kind of moves forward towards Bennett. All that anger is not becoming of someone with such skill. Say, would you all like to be my guest tonight? I'm bored. And I have a job to do. I'll be gone for about an hour or two, but when I come back, why, I'll have something cooked up lovely for you. In fact, I can tell them to get started on it right now. All you have to do is allow me to walk away and, well, we'll be done here.
At this, you just see Bennett start shaking vigorously as he just steps off to the side.
She just kind of nods. It's good to know that you're all, well, you know, not in the way. You know her just kind of looking at Tilgrim. And you, little one. Your grandfather sure is icky, isn't he?
That's an understatement.
Yes. I suggest you, you listen to him. I wouldn't suggest following him any further. Where he goes, there are no more sweet little dreams. Where he goes, only death lingers. Stay here. Be safe. Tucked into your own little world. Also, get out of my way.
As I move, I'll just look towards both Kester and Bennett, and then back towards Proctor.
Stopping and looking at Kester. I have nothing. And she just continues on. It's been lovely, everyone. It really has. Uh, you'll find the entrance to my... Ooh, there's stuff on the ground. Please clean this up. I would like to keep a nice basement. Anyway, you'll find the door above is locked. You can head out that way. She points to the other direction and vanishes. This ends combat. With that, you find yourselves sitting in the dark, just kind of looking at each other. This quiet hum. What do you do?
And at that, I just shake my fist and like hit the wall. I should have taken the shot.
You note just kind of a voice
Damn,
behind
man.
you, and just popping up. Yeah, you definitely shouldn't have taken that shot. You note Gregor just kind of popping up to his feet. She's gone now, right?
Yeah.
Ah, lovely. Well then, you should probably tend to your friend. What was your name? He looks back at the young elf.
As I just whip around and look at Khan.
Looking
How?
towards him. My name's Khan.
Yeah, you should tend to your friend here. He has gone through a great deal. The wounds will heal, but well, some wounds can't. Anyway, you're all a bunch of fools. That's the first thing. The second thing is, why on earth did you give them the bones and allow them to, well, you gave them the first pair of bones, then you gave them the second pair. Yeah, I agree. He just kind of looks around. What made you think that was a good idea? He looks around confused. Ah, everybody's just silent now. I see. Heads hanging on the ground, defeated. Great. Fantastic.
It wasn't that we gave the bones. They just.
He just kind of stares at you. What? Go ahead. Go ahead, Dipe. Tell me. It wasn't that we gave him the bones. First, this one, he points towards Jotun, sits down here for no reason. You guys all abandon her, or I'm sorry, him. And they get the first pair of bones. Then, you bring them the second. Why is that a good idea? Do you have any idea who they are? What they do? Do you have any idea what those bones actually are? Where this place actually is? Who you actually are? He just kind of looks around the group.
No.
He nods. Well, at least one of you's honest. Well, since you just allowed well, the cult of old, or whatever have you, their stupid name is, to embark across a multi-dimensional, I guess, war, perhaps you may want to take a seat and listen to a little story I have to tell. I have to be getting back to Van Richten, and, well, I'm sure he's going to want to hear about this because, well, someone has to tell the old man that our plan is fucked, and it's all the fault of the people who are supposed to be fixing it.
At this, you can just see Bennett walk off to the room door and just his staff reforming as he just smashes it against it again and again, just screaming out, "Fuck all of this! What the fuck am I out here for? Every damn fucking step, it always ends like this! First the no-arms, then the pale bitch, now everybody! I'm done! Fucking...
You know, Gregor just kind of laughing a bit and just, where was that energy when we could have used it? Anyway. You there, Dawnville. You're here as a special guest, actually. So, I would spend less time worrying about yourself and more time wondering why you are actually out here, why you're allowed to be. I'm still trying to figure out that myself. I don't think the old man knows either.
My brain got wiped, and I'm the only one who can actually help my family. That's why I'm out here. That's why I'm going through all this. It seems like every time I get something going, something in this group just decides to stick their damn arm in it. That's why I'm out here. I'm out here apparently just to frickin' suffer.
He just kind of shakes his head. Say, have you guys seen? He just kind of thinks about it. When's the last time you all visited that old crazy wizard in the north, Morden Canaan?
Give or take a week or so.
Yeah, you probably want to go see him at some point. He'll give you some clues as to, well, looking towards Bennett, he just shrugs. I guess he could help you with your problem. At least he'll answer some of those questions. I don't really have the time, seeing as, well, things are happening and they're going quicker than expected. Turning back towards Tilgrim, you, all of you actually, you're going to want to figure some things out. A good night's rest, some food, supplies. I would suggest the very next thing you do is either go see that wizard or. Well, I imagine I'll just leave it to the old man to figure that part out, but. I guess I'll be seeing you all soon enough. My suggestion? I would ignore the cult. It's not like you'll be seeing much more of them. That one, he points up the steps towards Lady Voctor. That one's a problem, though. Whatever you could do to make sure that she doesn't screw up this town, probably want to do that, even though the current burgomaster's an asshole. At the very least, he's his own little sycophant. Her, she'll tear this place apart, and for good reason. That lake, she needs it. I would suggest making sure Lady Voctor has no ability to get to Lake Zarovich and have a mass of people get there. In fact,
why does she need the lake?
Well, I'll explain everything I'm allowed to. As you see, currently, I imagine you're out here because Strahd von Zarovich has asked you to help him deal with us, the occult.
I just nod my head.
He's going to do that. That's what he does. He always does it. He's been doing it for centuries. He lures travelers to Barovia and he says, hey, I need your help with something. You probably found something in some location. Mind you, most likely my childhood home, the Durst Manor. It was probably some sort of artifact or trinket that once you captured, he was enthralled by and he took it from you. Hopefully you willingly gave it to him, or else he would have probably cut one of your heads off. He has a habit of also doing that every time the new travelers get here. He just kind of looks around the group. He's done that hundreds and hundreds of times, over and over, looping. I couldn't even count. You're 100, 200, 300 group of adventurers that have come forth to, I don't know, help Strahd destroy the occult, and you only end up trying to kill him. That's always how it happens. You always try to kill Strahd, but there's one part of that tidbit that no one ever tells anyone. It's that, well, he's immortal. Strahd can't die. So, well, it's just a constant loop. A bunch of adventurers kill Strahd, and he returns. And Barovia returns. This dimension refixes itself. So, there were things that went on hundreds of years ago, 200 years ago, yesterday, next week. All these things, raveling and unraveling, brought together a group of folks. Perhaps you've heard of the Eight. Morden Canaan calls them his, I don't know, his loyal, mighty heroes. For some reason, he thinks they're cats, but
Those cats? Oh.
Yeah, he just kind of nods. Aye, the cats. They're not cats. The Eight were originally travelers who were brought to Barovia by the Strahd Loop. More than anything, they got tired of the loop and they survived the loop multiple times and they realized what was happening. So they came together collectively to figure out a way to, well, get rid of Strahd once and for all and stop everything. On the downside, Strahd's not wrong. The occultists do want him dead. uh, they don't serve Strahd, they serve whatever Strahd got his power from. The old one, the oldest of them. I don't know his name. The faceless god. You've seen him. The Amber Temple. I can tell. Looking at you, you all have been influenced by it. There's a darkness in a lot of you. You shouldn't have gone to the Amber Temple. At least not how you are now. But that's the problem with Barovia. You just come and go as you will. You're heroes. Anyway. So the old one, well, he made a deal with Strahd and he doesn't like the deal. He's been trying to destroy Strahd's bloodline for centuries, before Strahd was a vampire, before he made a pact with them. Hell, the only reason he made a pact with them is because some Dusk Elf girl was convinced by the Dark Occult to wage a war and pull Strahd into it. And, well, he fell in, hook, line, and sinker, thanks to his, let's just say his little problem with, a certain soul that keeps popping up everywhere every few decades, or unless it just dies out completely. Anyway, your friend Strahd, being demonic in nature, made a pact with this old one, but the old one thought, finally, I can be rid of the bloodline. Turns out, Strahd was smarter than that. He tricked him. Strahd took over Barovia, created a dimension of his own, and here we are. He locked away the old ones under that temple. And now, some of them leak out every now and then to whisper and speak to others. Your friend there has one inside him. He'll die if you try to remove it. Keeping it, though, he'll kill all of you. You'll want to figure that out at some point. Now's not the time. Right now, and if you want to, you should focus on the task at hand, and that task is a simple one. You need to figure out exactly how to do two things. The first is figure out how to actually kill Strahd von Zarovich. And I'm not saying he's not the best guy you've ever met, but he's supposed to be. That's how it works. He always is, until he kills every last one of you. The second part is figuring out how to make sure the occultists don't get what they want. I don't know what they want, though, because, well, here we are. I was on my way to figuring it out, but you gave them some things that they said that they needed to create a key. When I was in there, I saw some things. I'll let your friend talk about it. He saw them too. I'm sure you'd trust him a little more than me. Long story short, that girl some of you saw, that's the soul. The one that, well, he's gonna go after. She, well, we didn't know she existed because, well, she hasn't existed for 400 years. I don't know where she is, but she had the egg on her, wearing it around her neck. You need to find the girl. You need to keep her away from the occultists. You need to keep her away from Strahd. That's your third and final task. I wouldn't suggest doing that one right away. There's some time. I would get stronger. Understand this place better. Ask more questions.
Hold on. But what about those eggs?
They're called the eggs of finality. There's 5 of them.
And what are they supposed to do?
I don't know. I've seen 2 so far. The one the girl had around her neck, it was green. And another one, gray. I'm not sure where I saw the gray one, but I believe it was the egg of the heavens, which meant, well, it used to belong to St. Markovia long ago. Well, I'm not sure what they do. I just know that there's 5 of them, and each one of them has some sort of riddle attached to it. You can hear a whisper in your ear when you hold it close. It speaks to you. It tries to tell you something. I've never been close enough to listen in on any of them. But I know the occultists want all 5 of them, and they're willing to do whatever it takes to get them.
And what exactly are the riddles supposed to...
Sorry, repeat that?
What are the riddles supposed to even do? Why all this?
Not sure. You see, myself, I'm not anyone special. I've been given a mass of magical items to ensure that I can blend in and get information. I've worked for anyone who is willing to pay my way. Right now, Rudolph van Richten, a doctor, philanthropist, vampire hunter. I'm sorry, what?
Vampire hunter.
He just
Heard
nods.
about him.
Yeah, Strahd wants him dead. I figure since everybody needs Strahd dead, I get in with that lot and figure out what's going on. Gives me tons of ravens and says, "Hey, I want you to track these occultists. You know, my family lineage puts me right in there with them. I have a green light to go wherever I need with them. My torch bears perfection. I'm a Durst. It turns out that my old home was used for rituals centuries ago. So, with that, I was included in. Ursula took a liking to me, and here we are. Those bones you gave them, the first set, Markovia's, they allowed them to open some sort of portal of something. I've not seen anything like it. Just a massive, big thing glowing red, tentacles everywhere. The other bones you gave them just now gave them the ability to unlock the portal. And that's where they went off to unlock the portal. I couldn't follow them because, well, I'd burn up into a cinder if I went through the areas they can. I don't have Ursula's time magics. So, here we are. Voctor, looking around, you're probably a little confused by the demeanor. She seems pretty calm. Voctor has no idea what's going on. Voctor's just a puppet. She has a great deal of magic, a secluded area where guards never come, and she needs her husband brought back to life. She's been using most of her power and energy to keep a gentle repose spell on him. She's looking for a cure for him. She can't bear living without him. Still sleeps next to him every night. It's kind of sickening. However, that one. Well, first the occultist turned her daughter into a nightmare. And I'm pretty sure they killed her husband. They needed her for something. And, well, I was figuring it out, but I'm not sure what's so important about Lady Voctor and all this. But right now, she'll go to sleep. She'll wake up the next morning. She won't remember that she wanted to take the town. She won't remember any of this. She'll go back to staying inside and trying to figure out a way to cure her husband.
Wait,
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
how? What do you mean that she'll just forget?
Like I said, this has all happened before, and it'll happen again. You won't be the adventurers I talk to next time, but no, maybe they won't screw this up so bad.
Rolling back. You mentioned me before. What do you mean by I'm a guest in all this?
Well, you shouldn't be here. You're a true-blooded Barovian through and through, born of Ravenloft. There's no way you should be out here. I'm still confused about it myself. Van Richten was going to kill you as soon as he saw you about, but I don't know why he didn't. Probably saw something in you.
What about myself? I was also born here.
You were. And that's fine. But I'm not really sure how to explain that part to you. Let's just say you're right and wrong. But this one here, looking back towards Bennett, the genuine article, a true Barovian. How you made it out of all this unscathed is beyond me, but that thing, your form, your shape, that screams of nightmares. Maybe you're not unscathed after all. Either way, he turns to the staircase. Your friend, the puddle over there, you're gonna want him back most likely. I would suggest fixing that. You'll need all the numbers you can get. When that occult, when the cultists come for you, oh, they're gonna come for you. Suggestions? Well, I probably will get in trouble with this. Don't want to go pissing off any barbarians. I would see Mordenkainen, see what he can do for you in the help department. He's got some tricks. I would track down, well, I would ensure Lake Zarovich is taken care of, secured. Make sure the burgomaster remains in charge. I don't think Lady Voctor will be much of an issue after tonight, though. She's served her usefulness. Seems I have as well.
So when you said that she'll wake up tomorrow as it happened, does that mean she's not going to raise the town to the ground with a mob of vampires in an hour?
Oh, you believe that? No. Where would she get the vampires from? If you'll recall, the occultists are against Strahd. He doesn't work with them. He would never allow his children to be used in such a way. He'd kill them all himself first. However, those bones not being here, that does cause some problems. Probably not from the vampires. Everybody talks big about Strahd wanting to destroy everything, but I don't think Strahd's leaving that castle anytime soon. I don't think he ever has. As for the other creatures, the undead from Argynvost they'll be headed here shortly, and those wooden walls won't stop them like crests and their stone. We have to figure something out, some type of protection spell for the city. But I feel like leaving it to you all might cause some problems. So, again, rest well, speak to Mordenkainen, revive your friend somehow, and maybe start taking some notes about things in Barovia that could assist you. More importantly, he just kind of turns to Tilgrim. I've been, we've been paying a bit of attention. You will have to follow through with that, though. Out of all these things here, you'll need to find your cousin. She's more important than you think.
I do intend to find Doherty, yes.
Yes. If I could leave you with a little story, there was once a place called Berez. There was a girl there. Her name was Marina. And Strahd fell deeply in love with Marina. An a dwarf encampment. They were miners. They used to mine in the old basilisk caves. Marina's father was not a fan of the idea of her or his daughter being so attached to, well, Strahd, and this is long before his dark days, but not too. He just kind of stops. Actually, I'm not sure when it was. Anyway, Strahd drowned the entire village to the muck and mire of the swamps. But from it birthed something darker, something wretched, something that loved Strahd more than anything. And from that, Marina's soul was kind of shattered into pieces. If information serves right, your cousin is, part of that soul is within her. You need her. Trust me. You all do. If you actually want to survive any of this. If you don't, why? I would just go walk into that endless chasm underneath Kretsk. I'm sure you can die there. Not many people would mind either. Once you're gone, there'll just be more. There's always more. But no one ever quite sticks it out. He just kind of looks around smiling. I'm hungry. Any other questions before I'm out of here? I kind of have to report back to the boss.
We have to find my cousin Dory. We planned on leaving around dusk, but we have to go to Mordenkainen now.
Well, he just kind of shrugs. Your time is up to you. I would suggest, well, if you were planning to leave around dusk to go to Berez, well, I'd suggest, whoever thought that would be a good idea, just, stop them. You don't want to go to Berez at night. No one wants to go to Berez at night. And by the time you get there traveling at dusk, it'll be midnight. Beyond that, probably. Towards the witching hour. If you're in Berez at that time, you're dead. And I'm being serious about that. So whoever's convincing them that they should go towards their death of dusk, and whoever in this party thinks that's a good idea, more research probably should be done. You should probably speak to Mordenkainen. You should probably speak to some lore masters here in the city. Kretsk has one. Whitehaven used to have one. Anyway, can't get past the eastern gates anyway. So, yeah, I would suggest you don't go there during dusk. You go to Mordenkainen, and then you go there when it's bright and shiny and it's day and you have lots of things to keep you alive. Bug repellent, swords, knives, potions, spells. Why would you travel into the swamps unprepared? There's only one thing there, and it wants you dead.
I think I need to go talk to someone real quick.
You do, most likely. But heed my warning. Going to Berez, you only want to go there if you're willing to challenge that place. I would not go there because you feel obligated. He looks around the whole party. Trust me. There's only death in Berez, and there's nothing to stop you once you're there.
I'm sorry. I just can't seem to wrap my head around. You're sick about this whole everyone. She'll forget what happened. Will that apply to the rest of the town?
No. The town, for all the reason in the world, is outside of this place. Ursula's magic only works within a certain distance, and this house was pretty much the focal point of most of her energy. Anyone outside of these walls is just going about their day as normal citizens would. But for Lady Voctor, who doesn't leave this residency, she'll wake up tomorrow morning as if nothing ever happened.
What of her
Whoever else is
sons?
here, he just kind of nods. Whoever else is here, the same. And last I checked, they were both upstairs sleeping in their beds. He just kind of looks. Well then, I'll head out then. And with that, you note him starting to make his way to the stairs. Turning back to you, he just kind of nods. If you need me. Well, that's actually... No, that's a lie. We'll be in touch. Don't get yourselves killed. And you, kind of looking towards Bennett. It's not anyone's fault. Decisions are made. You just deal with the outcomes. That said, you're closer than you think.
What do you mean by that?
Check your bag. Listen in. Sometimes it's whispers, sometimes it doesn't. And Morty could figure out the rest for you. And with that, he just kind of notes, I don't like those faces, he says from the top of the steps, noting that you probably can ask anything else you want before he leaves.
He said that's looking towards the doorway.
Yeah.
Faces. What do you?
He just kind of flashes his hand. You could see 5 rings as he kind of looks at the thumb. I have a bit of scrying. He turns back to you. You seem a little unsure of yourselves. That's not the best feeling in the world, but I can understand. This is a lot. Standing there and just kind of leaning against the wall, he scratches his chest. You did do it to yourselves, though. You have to admit that. Why, I'm sure this could have gone in many different ways, but at least it's quick. At least I'm not dead, so you have my thanks for that.
How the hell are we supposed to end this loop? You said this happens over and over. 300, 400 times.
He just kind of nods. Well, hell, if I knew that, I wouldn't be here. No one knows that. There's a way, though, and those eight are figuring it out. They just, well, they've been at it for a bit. You've met, well, at least one of them. What's his name? He's the, what is his job? The scribe kid. Skinny little thing. Kind of pale. His eyes are white. I only met him once. He's a weird one. Said he wanted to ensure that nothing ever happened to the girl. I don't know what he meant by that. Anyway, nice kid. Very honest. But he's one of them. There's Van Richten. Morton Kanan. Even though he considers them his servants, he's one of them as well. He just kind of looks. I've never met the others. Some say they're run by a barbarian of all things. I'm not sure about that, but I imagine Van Richten's in charge. As far as stopping this whole loop, it has something to do with those damn eggs. But hell, Barovia has all these riddles and mysteries. Bones open doors, bones become keys. I wonder what eggs do when all collected.
Pale kid, are you talking about Camden?
Ah! DeRossi. That's his name. He's a scribe. Historian. Met him a few years back. Hope he's well. Yeah. Van Richten talked about him. He's supposedly one of the stronger of the group. Given a special project to ensure that souls are collected and tucked away, managed, and certain souls don't go certain places. But the things that kid went through, the sacrifices. Kind of just shrugs. I don't know. Talk to him. You should know something about that, that thing in your bag he gave you. Hell, you should have talked to him about it already. He kind of looks down towards Tilgrim. What is it?
You mentioned eggs. Are you're referring to the dragons, right?
Dragons?
I've heard.
No dragon eggs. I don't know what these little things are. They're small and colorful. They're pretty hard. They seem to have a face on them.
A face.
Hmm. They whisper with their lips, they look with their eyes, smell with their nose. And when all of them are together, well, I'm not sure, because the occultists weren't sure either, but they were trying to get them all. Like some weird collectible game. Kind of like Blinsky toys. But this isn't child's play.
That's strange. Because what you're like saying, it parallels another story I've heard. It's why I bring up the dragons.
Oh, that's why you want to protect the lake, most likely. That story is easy to figure out. Although I'm not sure how true it is, but legend has it the earthen dragon is buried beneath Lake Zarovich, killed by, I don't know, someone a millennia ago and left to rot. But you can't kill dragons, not completely. If you sacrifice the soul of that which has killed the dragon, then you do a bit of a ritual, which honestly I don't know anything about rituals. Supposedly you can get this dragon to reappear, and that, well, I'm sure it would do quite a few things to rip the reality and time of this place. Who knows what kind of impact that'll have on everything. But again, legends, they're not real, so, you know, would that one come with a crown, a scepter, place the crown on the queen and offer the soul? A little far-fetched if you ask me. Those
Are you
eggs.
sure it's not real?
He just shrugs. I mean, you say you're from Barovia, no? What do you think's real and fake?
It's just I've seen something that's quite convincing.
Well, hell, if you're ever in the vicinity, which, well, hell, you are, why don't you all travel to the lake and figure it out? Then again, are you really willing to sacrifice the soul that killed the Dragon Queen just to bring her back? Hell, do you even know what that soul is? I'm telling you, it can't be real, man. Can't be real. Oh, with that, you know Gregor just kind of scratching his nose. Anyway, you'll see me again, most likely. Again, Morton Canaan's place. Please. My higher-ups will kill me if you guys keep doing what you're doing. It's time to get a little more focused. And with that, he just kind of leaves. And we're going to end the session here.
That was a lot of information.
Yeah, I know.
Sure.
Damn. I wish I wasn't dead right now.
Well,
F.
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry
who's next
for
now?
the info dump. You kind of forced me to.
Sorry, you got this. Alright, next to my questions. Next month. See you.
Alright.
Also, damn,
I mean, hey, we're not even. I mean, if we were, we just had card.
It was fucking tenderized after all that screaming.
I mean, hey, man, like I said, it's something about my eardrums.
It was passionate.
It was passionate.
Sorry.
I wouldn't
I was
know.
a second away from showing him the crown, but
Nifty.
Well, that would have been interesting.
Yeah. Very.
I mean, hey, man, I guess we only saw him just walk out the door. It's not like he teleported. You could just call him and say one more thing. When
hilarious thing about walking out the door, he's gone.
I mean, unless he literally just turned to vapor like it was a video game and he just
Yo, would be
Bro,
yo, people do that shit all the time, bro.
No, I think well, the people that do that literally just disappear in a puff of smoke. instead of walking out of doors.
I mean, I don't
I'm
think that's
pretty sure
far
if he
fetched
walked,
for this
yeah, I'm
dude.
pretty sure if he walked out of a door, he's still like on the other side of the door, just stepping out as we end.
Just fucking
as-
like
So
morphs
as
through
we
reality.
so as we start, you could just say, "Oh wait, one more thing," unless he actually did just turn into vapor. He just wanted to look like he went through a door.
You walked
I
out
mean,
the
with
door
the
and
rings
immediately
and everything,
disappeared.
like with the rings and everything, I would not put that past him.
I mean,
Wait,
yeah,
there's
but
people up there too.
He only just walked out, so there's still time.
Wait, there's people up there though.
Who?
Are there?
He said, "I don't like these faces."
He was
Us.
looking back at us.
Oh, okay. My bad. My
Yeah,
bad.
that's what the
Like all
that's
the-
what the
Like,
scrying
yeah,
ring
because
was
like
for.
all the people were like unsure.
Oh.
Also, yeah, sorry about blowing everybody's eardrums out. I'm just imagining.
I
Bennett
don't
would
accept
frame
your
that.
apology, man.
I was chilling, bro. Like I frame one, took my shit off.
My headphones were turned up pretty loud because I missed what people say. So here I am at like 80% of my headphones listening in. Oh, I go over and swing it. It's like, okay, dang.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Like when he swung, something told me take off my headphones, and when I did, bro, I hear through my headphones about 5 feet from my face, like this guttural screaming, and I'm like, hey, yo, good God, that would have annihilated me.
No, here's the thing, right? To be fair, Bennett has gone through some shit, all right?
Bro, not only you, chill out.
No, I know everybody else has
Yo.
gone through the same
What about
shit,
everybody
right?
else? I'm talking about me. Shut the fuck up.
Then die. Fuck you.
Yo.
Anyways, moving on. I'm sorry if I want to like show my character basically going through it instead of just silently sucking it up.
You know
Oh yeah,
what?
I was chilling.
He's not made for this shit.
I accept your apology. Can you give me like $5 though? Your surgery?
I don't think $5 is gonna cut it.
Yeah, you live in America.
Have you
Chill with
seen
that.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, what are we gonna do about Akava's and Yamas' situation?
No.
Skip town.
We're kind of fucked.
Skip town.
That's what it is.
Fuck skip town.
We cannot skip town. They will hunt us.
Oh no! Everything in this fucking land is hunting us. I don't give a shit.
You know, you're so right. You are so right.
Oh, that's some
I mean,
bullshit.
I was thinking. I don't know. I guess maybe it's like a too niche idea. Like, what if we did go to the Burgomaster? Because regardless of if he tried, because like talking to him, regardless of if he kills us or not, the bones are gone. You can't get them back. So
And
that won't change anything.
so
what if I like with my craft work experience, I like suggested a draft
or
to
we
like
could skip town.
reinforce the walls.
No, I kind of just want to skip town.
Wait, what
if I like drafted like a plan to reinforce the walls?
is there like a visual effect when the bones are like?
Nope.
No. Did you see a visual effect when you walked into town?
Can people tell that the bones are magical?
Nope.
People tell.
Nope.
It's just magical bones, bro. Like, what? I don't even think people know.
But I'm pretty sure that dude's a pretty good wizard, so I think he'll be able to tell if the bones are magical or not.
Never mind. Ignore me.
Yo, I'm about to skip fucking town, my guy.
I'm gonna be honest. Either way, I'm gonna have to like look into this Burgomaster's eyes, because if we get caught with this shit and get dragged over to him, yeah, my head's on a fucking pipe.
I'm
soon to be on a
skipping
fucking pipe.
town. What the fuck? With the hey yo, like it doesn't matter.
Can anyone cast invisibility?
What?
I can, but I do not have any spell slots.
You can't cast it. You know.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
even still cast on yourself? That's kind of
Unfortunately, no. I literally I saved I couldn't even use big boy ones because everyone was all crunched up.
Oh my god. I hate it here.
Big boy.
Oh, I'm skipping town. Fuck you guys. I don't care about this whole plan.
Can we like do a agreeance to like everyone just gets invisibility on them? We walk into town and we stop paying these stupid guards.
Okay, wait. I need to.
Yeah, we still gotta save that guy.
What guy? I don't know no guy. I just want to go to
The
Martin
dude who was
Kanan.
gonna be hung or whatever.
Oh yeah,
Blinsky.
Blinsky. Yep.
Fuck.
Hey man, if I
We
guess
can do it.
I had this loose hope that in an hour, Voctoro attacked the town, and in that confusion, like, actually, that won't happen. Oh.
Why does everything have to be more complicated than it has to be?
I gotta figure out a way to
Like, hey, yo,
convince
man,
my
I'ma
sister
have
to leave.
It's like, man, I really wish that I could get this invisibility and I could just ghost Blinsky away. But I guess I'm gonna have to just take him off the rafter.
Yo, wait, quick question. We're all messed up, right? Like, we
Oh,
got cut.
oh yeah,
some of
my
us
ass got
bleeding.
kicked. Yeah, my ass got kicked, 100%.
Isaac kind of.
No, that works out. That actually works out. We can use that. We can use that as evidence. That what is this picture? Who is this?
What do you mean use what as evidence? Us
What
being
is
beat
evidence?
up?
Yeah, that like if so. Okay, I'm thinking that if we run to back to the die pal. Well, if I do that, right? Open the door. I'm in the doorway, sweating with cuts and like I'm beat up, right? Got into like a huge fight, and I say, "You can't leave. You can't go to Perez." And then I explain why. I think that I don't know. That's maybe just me. But
They
I'm
call
thinking
you
that
weak and bitch made, and then they still go
It's
anyways.
like, oh, little cousin, looks like you're too weak. We can handle this.
We can handle this. You can go take a nap.
Babies, only real men.
Literally, I ain't gonna lie. I literally don't see why they would abandon their family.
No, tell them to go in the morning.
They just believe they're strong enough. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess you could try to convince them of that.
Yeah, not to not go, to go in the morning. Because
tell them that, hey, yo, witching hour, and there's a witch in Perez. Get the fuck. What are you doing?
No. That's why I said. Okay, let me write that down. Just
hey, yo, Jeremiah.
Because that's like witching hour.
Jeremiah, you there?
Perez.
All right. I got that golden field center, and my Ethernet cable came in the mail. So I'm about to hook this up, and you're about to give me this run back.
No, I'm about to go eat dinner.
Oh, you scared because I got an Ethernet cable now? You can't lag me out.
No, it's because that's how I put this. See, I kind of like eating food to continue life.
Reasonable.
Very reasonable.
Sounds like
wait, Mr. Jackson, are you there?
I don't know. Like, here's the thing, right? I'm a jump in here because my man needs fuel to whoop your ass.
Oh yeah, you spitting
fuel.
Yo, you spitting. You spitting.
So if we were to go to revive Wolfram, right? You have to go all the way back to Kresk.
I don't know about that one.
Nope, don't know about that one because we know the abbot is not in Kresk.
Yeah, he went on a trip.
We don't know where he is.
We could send a message for him. We could send a message to him telling him to meet us at Krex.
We could do that.
No, who has sending?
We can ask around. There are a bunch of spellcasters that we know.
Okay, that's fair.
Mr. J even put message in parentheses.
I guess when we go see.
Or just send them like mail.
We could just ask Mordecai and send a message. Mr. J put message in parentheses.
Ask Mordecai to revive Wolfram.
Nah, bro, Mordecai don't specialize in that. He won't specialize in that.
Also, Yamez and Akeba, could y'all like tell me what happened?
Sounds right.
Y'all hold
I want to know. Man, it was so cool. They walked up with the whole duo thing, playing off each other. It's like, oh man, it's pretty cool.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That was back and forth. That back and forth was splendiferous. Yeah.
The back and forth was fine. You just did it to the wrong motherfucker.
Yeah. They kind of whooped your ass. I ain't gonna lie.
A little bit. I still don't know how I walked out of that, which is what I'm trying to figure out now.
Absolutely comedic. I love that shit.
I'll be honest. That was like, it worked so well too.
If it was anyone besides like,
man, I don't mind it. I guess it's convenient, but it also kind of feels horrible.
Oh, sorry about that. I couldn't hear. I mean, I was muted. Oh, go ahead.
It's kind of convenient how it turned out, but at the same time, man, because she's gonna forget the things that happened. Okay, I'm kind of no attack on the town. That's cool. Now the Burgomaster's like, "Ayo, what's up?" So we went and talked to the Burgomaster. We made this problem for no reason.
Correct. Yes, 100%. Most of the issues you guys keep having is because you guys make them.
Yeah.
I keep trying to point that out to you, but I don't believe. Yeah,
that is completely acknowledged.
Because then because you guys keep saying things like, "Man, this is really complicated," and it's like it doesn't have to be. It could be really straightforward.
Hmm.
You know, like you just have to do the straightforward stuff.
Mhm.
But
I mean,
fuck
I
it.
guess it's a natural. I'd rather say this is hard. Man, I'm trash.
Yeah, right.
It's not a trash thing either. No one's like bad at playing or anything. You're just playing D&D. I'm saying that the game has like a very clear, easy path to follow. You just don't follow it. You diverge a lot. Like you guys like you've gone to like a lot of places without a reason to, you know?
Not wrong.
Like you've gone to Sri Lanka. You've gone to Sri Lanka Pass and Amber Temple, but I don't know what the reason was specifically for you guys to go there, but you went.
Curse. The
We're
curse.
all cursed to die.
Yeah, we were just gonna get vaporized
And
in a
then-
few days.
And then the argument there is, well, what gave you the curse?
Yeah, me. I did that.
Half the group-
tried
half the
to
group
help
running
we tried
over to a
help the
corpse.
side. We tried to help
So-
the little child in Barovia.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't even that. It was half the team running over to the assassin that killed themselves, thinking that was a good idea, and
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
us
yeah.
all caught up in this.
Yeah, that was my fault. I'm
yeah,
gonna take responsibility for that
I
one.
go and frisk the bot like, ayo.
No, you're
There's-
literally right.
There's specific, like there's always like that, right?
Mhm.
Like when you say you want to do stuff, I always weigh like what it does to the game and where the campaign is. So if you don't do anything, campaign doesn't move. If you do certain things, campaign goes off the rails because it's hilarious.
Mhm.
If you do the things that you think your character would do in the best way possible, campaign keeps on pushing. Yeah, we exactly like Kirby. Yo, turn that shit off so I don't fucking get shit spoiled. God damn it!
Why you
Oh,
watching, my guy?
But you weren't gonna play it.
I am with it. I always play. I played every Kirby game known to man. It's my favorite character. Literally, like
Man,
no
yo,
one,
this
no one's
game
more
is really
important than
good.
Kirby.
No
Oh,
one
really
is
good,
more
man.
important than
Also,
I pre-ordered it and got it the day of. The game is
stop telling me it's good, man. Just tell me it's trash. I'm getting it. Like I get,
it's trash. The mechanics are bad. Kirby in 3D is a bad idea. No
I get-
lock on. Real inferior.
I get paid like on Wednesday, and I need that money to actually buy the game. So
Also,
Okay, yeah, let me turn this off. Hold on.
Also, the music is trash. I don't know what the composer was thinking.
Oh my god.
Kirby music is the
It's
best.
so
yo.
bad.
Do they at least
Nah,
have
I'm
like
telling
a
you,
Your
remake
Honor.
of,
I'm telling you, it's so bad. It's so bad.
That's just cap. That's just not true.
Oh, yo, Musilla, you survived the fire because you took the damage of it and it didn't kill you. That's
Fire,
how.
fire resistance, that's why.
That's how it works, my
No,
guy.
it wasn't fire
You
resistance.
just had the health.
Yeah, she had the
Yeah.
health. She had
Okay.
she had 48 health. It did 28 damage.
Yo!
Yo, what
Yeah.
the? Is that such
Do
a
you
hard
not look at
concept
your
to
health?
grasp
Do
that you had
not-
more
do you
health?
not look at your health.
Oh, that's not
No,
that
not
bad.
at all. But I was also like,
What?
no.
You're
Hear me,
weird for that.
listen,
You're really weird for
listen.
that.
Shut up and listen for 2 seconds.
No, you're weird for that.
Health was so low. What's wrong with you?
No,
Like,
I
literally,
knew
what's
I
wrong
was
with
at
you,
full health, but it's
No, you're so weird. You're weird, bro. You're weird.
It's,
Anymore, and I'm playing
I
the
thought,
cloaker
like-
sound on full blast. Let her explain.
Go,
I
pull
just
up the cricket talk.
I thought
Talk, bro,
Isaac
talk,
was
bro,
like
talk.
stronger, so I was expecting that move to like one shot me. So I was like, I didn't die. What's going on here?
Why would I do that though? That doesn't make sense.
I mean, because
I
Isaac is
murder you and fucking Yamez, and then like that's not
That's fun.
yeah.
I
Like,
mean,
that's not,
but like
Hey,
rightfully
DM's job
so,
is not to
we
kill
did
players.
kind of mess up their plan.
yeah, but that's not.
I'm scared of that view.
That's not. Yeah, that's not how that works. That's not how that works. Like it's
I'm scared of playing your game now.
yeah, like that's not how that works at all. Like just because you. So here's the thing. Here's what I like about D&D, and here's how I'm running the campaign. You choose, right? I don't really railroad. I guide, but it's whatever. So you choose what you want to do, and I just do the thing that happens because you did it, right? It's like it makes sense to do it. I'm not trying to kill anybody, man. So I wouldn't just say, you know what? Since they pissed off Isaac, he's gonna do 300 damage. Like, why would I do like?
Yeah, yo, man, it's this Persona 5 cognition. He feels really, and he really wants to kill you. So you just
It's like
die.
I don't know. Like So
How do you
I rolled it against his damage. That's the dice number it rolled. That's what you got hit with. It knocked out Yamez based on him having the health he had versus and it hit you and threw you back. That was it.
Yeah. No, I was just like thoroughly expecting, like, yeah, this is where I die. I had like,
scary.
come
Don't think like that.
Nah, Wasilla, you did you clinched it. You survived. That's what matters. You were you did it.
Like, yo, man, that was
garbage.
what you mean?
You did what you had to.
I didn't get it. I was like so confused in that moment.
It's like, what? I'm alive. I'm still in this campaign as a Keva.
Right?
I feel like me and Keba did nothing wrong, and that Isaac needs to line up a little bit.
Yeah, man's gotta look at his anger management issues. What can you say?
That's fair, actually.
Oh,
that's fair, right? But go say that to his face.
Right? That's.
I mean, I kind of got knocked up for like saying.
I mean, hey man, if I'm at full health with the health potion or two, I'll go say it to him.
I mean, he's not gonna just stop. Like, he'll still continue to beat you into the ground.
You know, I know a good guy who can help you with your anger management issue.
Yeah, you ever heard about therapy? It does wonders.
Make a dex save, please.
Dex save? Me AC? What the fuck?
Yo, I can say it to his face right now. He just has to be sleeping first, or like unconscious.
He just has to be unconscious permanently.
Awake for it.
Unconscious, awake.
I mean, no. Jeremiah's right. You never said say his face. You never said if he's awake or not. He's right.
I guess, but we're still gonna call you a bitch.
So all right. So on the grounds that I made that mistake, correct? You have answered that question, so I'll answer another one. Would you say it to his face while he is awake and can clearly hear you and react to it?
Yeah, I'll say it to his face.
Yeah, I would say it to his face.
Aren't you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. How you saying it then?
Yeah, I say it to his face.
How you saying it then? With your soul?
In spirit, yeah, in spirit.
Yo, this man is crazy. Yo.
Bro, I'm willing to bet he has some way to burn your spirit into ass.
Comedy.
Just find the baby that you turn into, so he can walk in the room and just start hammer shotting your shit with the claw arm, full on MMA, beating your fucking zygomatic bone to dust.
Zygomatic what?
Zygomatic bone.
Oh no, Wasilla, you don't know what you're doing here.
I haven't played Tetris in.
Go ahead. I won't judge you. I promise.
Nah, bro, we're about to clown you, 100%. We're about to clown your ass.
Yeah, I judged it already.
Am I trying to what?
I promise, I won't judge you.
Yo.
Just you know what a teaspoon is, right?
Damn. What you trying to do here?
I know what it is. I can't do it, but I know what it is.
Oh my god.
Do you know what Tetris is?
Why are you guys fucking
No, not the game, like the actual like what a Tetris is. Do you know what that is?
Isn't it when you like gotta
garbage?
Google's your friend.
Oh no, say it ain't so. Still say it ain't so.
Yeah. I mean, go ahead and play Tetris. You know, what's the worst that happens?
I won't judge you. I swear.
You know what? Fuck you guys.
Yo, do I put it on stream? Do I do it?
I won't judge you.
I feel like of all people to like have my back, it would be you guys. But no.
Yo, do I put it on stream? Do I put it on stream forever?
When's the last?
I might just put it on stream.
You're probably better at Tetris than I am.
No, I'm not. I like the game.
Hold on, maybe
now
I put it on stream.
I can't even enjoy the game without being judged.
Maybe I put it on stream. Hold on.
Hey, look, I'm on your side throughout all this.
Let me know. I'll shut.
I'm with you in all this. I've been calling out this man Isaiah's cap since like the moment he opened his mouth.
Yo, what do you mean cap? Huh?
And I just wanted to know if you knew what Tetris was.
To be honest.
Yo, what am I capping about?
People don't know what Tetris is.
Forgot the controls, you know.
You'll be alright.
Okay.
Not Wasilla, Alex. What do you mean I was capping? What was I capping? I'd like to know more.
Let's be honest. Give it 15 seconds or 15. You know what?
How do I rotate it?
A minute, and there will be judgment from you.
Oh, the hold? Yeah, that's a good idea.
So, EG, I swear if you die right now.
Right.
Hey, well, so you're doing stuff wrong. So you're doing stuff wrong. Please stop.
Man, I wasn't gonna do that because that's mean. I was
Was
gonna
still
ask something.
press down and keep it
Press up
moving.
or press up
Yeah.
to instant to the
I
bottom.
know,
Oh, is
I
it
know
up?
how
I
to
thought
do
it
that.
was
You guys are
down.
like saying I wouldn't do this, and you're making me second
Why
guess
are you
myself.
listening to
No, don't
people?
listen
That's
to them.
No,
cringe.
no,
the game.
no, no. I'm
What
not.
am I?
I didn't know. Yeah, I wasn't.
I mean,
I wasn't being
That's
serious.
not.
Oh my
This-
I don't,
I mean,
god.
I
I
was
don't even
being
know what I
serious.
wanted to
You
do
kind of already
anymore.
going at this point.
You guys have ruined this for her. I'm
No,
gonna
Okay,
go
well,
watch
how
that.
could
I
you?
was joking. I
How
wasn't trying
could
to
you?
Ruin his character. Go ahead, guy. Murder things.
Oh my
No.
god.
Wasilla, would you be?
You've been playing a
okay.
minute. 118, huh? Jesus.
Why are you 118? God, ew.
Hey, what?
But no.
150,
Oh.
150 is the universal cap, so you know.
Wasilla.
Oh.
If you want to
Yeah.
PvP, at least. If you don't,
Okay, yeah, I'm not
Oh,
trying to.
okay.
I'm not trying to like mess with you.
Level wise, okay.
Would you be willing to do a game where you took advice from one person?
Maybe.
Hmm.
I don't think I wanted to do that. I don't know what I wanted to do.
Hmm.
Oh no, that was good. That was good.
I have no idea. Is it?
I'm sorry, you say you
I-
don't know what you
yo,
want to
next-
do?
Yo, the next game. Just take my advice for one game. One game.
That's not what I wanted to do. I'll check.
I mean, you're fine.
You can recover.
No, I'm like fucking everything up.
No.
Relax.
Yeah, like
you're
look
good.
at that.
You're
I was like,
fine,
I
you're
thought
fine,
that was the
you're fine,
plan.
you're fine. You're chill.
That's not it. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good.
Oh, calm down, my guy. You're chilling. Oh wait, you're not chilling.
Okay,
Oh shit.
I'm not
okay,
chilling.
Relax.
Yo,
Relax.
guy, what did you just
You're
do?
gonna get a line piece
Huh?
later, and
What did
then
you
all
just
that
cast
garbage.
on yourself?
Oh, well,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
about
no,
to-
I'm like
well,
fucking
first one
I'm
was
not- why are you complaining?
flame grant me strength.
That's not what I want.
This spell increase fire damage from increase physical attack and fire damage spell. And since my sword deals fire damage, it get boosted like a lot.
All right. The next game, I got your back. I'm gonna coach.
That's not what I want. 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 Oh shit.
Military
Oh dear.
amputations.
She's
That's not
surviving.
it.
Oh yeah, she's chilling.
Nope.
Yo, let me
Yep, right here.
turn stream up before I overheat
This is
again.
it. That's game.
No, you chilling. What you talking about?
I've given up.
No,
It's
you chilling.
over.
What you talking about? Calm down.
No, it's not.
You're
still
literally
in- you're
chilling.
still in-
I'm not in it. I'm not in it.
Oh, no.
And what you call it? This
All
one
right,
right here.
all right. Okay, this game. I coach, okay?
Regen.
Yeah, I got that
And
one.
Fine.
This,
Is that fine?
what
Or
else?
you need to
What
consent
else?
here?
What else? And this one
Sure.
here. Basically, I got
Anyways, we're going to call it here. Yeah, we're gonna call it here. All right. Do I really need to do a whole ass outro for this? All right, I'll do it. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Thank you all for hanging out with us. We don't have a name. I don't give a shit. But yeah. I'll see y'all later. Yeah. Bye.